Yeah, I'm generally in agreement that there is a lot of pressure on boards and executives, in fact, coming often from executives themselves, to pay out more money to their shareholders and their executives. And there needs to be a lot of other countervailing forces to make sure that boards and companies are focused on their long-term needs, their workers, their communities. And things like, this buybacks legislation appear to be one part of the puzzle. It's not going to on its own solve the whole problem. But, there needs to be a wide-ranging set of forces that will counter the very, very powerful pull of the 1% on corporate earnings.
Okay, Jim, let me get you to respond here and to address particularly, and I'd like to have Andy do it as well, if you went ahead with this kind of proposal to limit buybacks by forcing companies to, quote, invest in their communities or pay a certain amount to invest, what would the right amount of reinvestment in the community be, and who determines that? Jimmy?
I don't know. Perhaps it'll be a new corporate reinvestment board. Maybe it'll be a new department. I don't know, but I think you need to focus on really what this argument is, because Senator Schumer and Sanders say this has been a long-term chronic problem. So to believe this argument, you have to believe for decades American corporations have been engaged in self-sabotage where they have chosen to not invest in the future of their companies. And I would think if that were true, some of the worst companies in America would be American companies after decades of not investing in their workers, not investing in new plant and equipment, when in actuality, America has some of the best companies in the world. We have some of the highest PE ratios. We have the highest profitability. These same people also hate the big tech companies, which do tons of investment. There is no evidence here that American companies have been underinvesting. In fact, their business investment as a share of GDP is as high as it ever was. This is a non-issue that maybe it's good politically, but there's no real evidence here.